Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray.
And I'm Brian, and we're going to go into another episode of Game of Day May, and I know that you need the release, but please, God, please don't take it out on me.
Man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because I lost against a Dark Souls boss.
I know,
today.
and I'm worried about it, and that's not like we planned it this way, but...
It's gonna definitely be a way to decompress after the long Dark Souls stream.
Day 18 goes 18 minutes live before we actually finish the day, but we did make it in time, and it's gonna be a flurry
poetic.
of... yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're 18 minutes before the deadline. We go live.
Hey, it's in the can when we said we was gonna be, man. We didn't say it was gonna be
not
perfect.
even just. It's gonna be me and you versus other people. So at least I'm not gonna. Unless you want it to be. Let's do me and you while you're learning the ropes, and then we'll do. We'll join in with other people.
Oh, there's ropes to be learned here.
Well, but the thing is, if you guys are playing on Steam, you guys could also hop in here, and this is one of those games that would be.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Dude, like that really would be a good way for us to get some community outreach, you know.
Absolutely.
It
looks like Matthew's hanging out in chat.
What's up, Matthew? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I had a very long battle with Nameless King today, 5 hours, and I'm ready to go back at it tomorrow. It's one of those things that I think I've learned all I need to learn today, and I just need if I had the stamina I had at the beginning, then I would be able to do it now, but I'm just, you know what I mean.
Absolutely. So I am Brian, and I am blue.
I'm Braden, and I'm yellow.
Alright, so you can kind of know and follow along with the action. And
so if you're on Steam, this game is only $1.99.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the normal price?
I don't know, probably like $5.
That's a tremendous deal for this, because I mean, how many times do you get like a cheeseburger or something that sucks?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way of...
or an energy drink that you may not need, and I'm not shilling any specific energy drink to crap on them, because we drank them too, but like maybe in one that you didn't need, and you could have got this awesome game in the support of this company.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Shout out to Landfall Games and the awesome games that they make.
Sweet. So, what am I missing here, details-wise?
Let's just go main menu.
Alright, man.
Let's kill your friends to start.
Oh, we didn't even push any aggressive buttons. What the heck? What the heck, man? What the heck? I knew it was gonna happen. I am not that boss. It's not, hey.
And then LT, okay, so I should be showing you the ropes.
I'll show you the ropes.
Okay, so pressing Y is gonna punch.
See, that's not Y for me.
That's X for you.
The cool thing about Steam Deck is the fact that you can use a plug-and-play adaptability for so many controller varieties.
Any Bluetooth or wired controller.
Okay, I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Now here's where the awesome music kicks in. The vibes start.
Yeah, now that there's some sort of environment for me to play with, you're screwed.
Sure about
Crazy. Well, where's there a gun?
I'm strapped.
Where's my gun? Where's my gun?
Find a gun?
Oh, there's a gun to be found here.
Want me to give you one?
No, I don't need a gun. I lied.
I lied. I found one in this bush.
Wow. This is neat. I really like the animation style.
Yeah, it's like internet inspired stick fighting animation. It's just badass.
I like that because that was pretty much the only thing I was able to successfully draw, except for some geometry.
Yeah, so it's relatable in a way that other games aren't, because like you know the style because you've probably drawn stick fighters and little stick guys all the time in your notebooks and stuff. I know at least I do. You tell me that you do all kinds of crazy stuff. Like it reminds me of Madness. It's almost like Madness where you can play that with friends. It does have a game that has charm, even though it might just be inspired by those guys. But Landfall really does have those awesome titles. I think they typically come out on April Fool's Day, so you know when their games come out in a given period or whatever. And they just have so many creative ideas, and that team is awesome. Shout out to them. Those guys are awesome. I also tagged there in the description. I tagged their second game, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which when we have some spare time and we're just trying to,
Spare time, you say?
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Casual stream where we're just looking for something like where it's like, you know, we have a little. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, well, I want to do a video.
Oh, you finally stumped me.
Or like, what is the theme of the stream?
Theme of the stream. Well, you know, most of the time the theme of the stream is hopefully whatever we're honing in on a rarity, difficulty, grind on. But really, the theme of the stream most of the time this month of May is an indie game this year.
A lot of the time, it's just in general, the Vid-Bits is all about us showing off some of our favorite games.
And I think you basically, I think you lured me in here. You gave me a false sense of security. I was way more ahead than I thought I was going to be.
Nah, I don't think so. Sometimes it's based off of me just knowing the stage already.
Okay, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
So
like
you're trying to
where the weapons spawn. Sometimes I know where the spawns are, and other times I'm not as familiar because I haven't played the map. You can also block LT. I don't know if that blocks bullets, but you can at least block some physical attacks. I'm yellow and Dad's blue, by the way, if you're just tuning in. We might have a pin comment. We should probably pin a comment.
Oh,
that
my God.
That would make sense, you know?
I don't know. You're just absolutely obliterating me now.
No.
Why'd I do that?
That time I just killed you by making you walk off the stage. You're just not familiar yet. It's physics-based. There's a lot of physics-based movement, and it's like.
What was the point of that?
Based off the way you hold, and like you can do a lot of moves just based off of the direction, the sticks and stuff. Shit. See, like this game, I would recommend using a controller. I wouldn't play this game on keyboard and mouse, but that's just me because I'm better on controller compared to keyboard and mouse.
This is definitely like Madden.
But a game like
it's so much fun. It's like little individual set pieces too.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different set pieces. I wonder.
Oh come on, I was dancing.
Oh shit!
Look at me dancing. I did the thing.
You did the thing.
I did the dang thing. I'm dancing. I'm Ted, and I'm dancing.
I was like, ooh.
And then we both still fell to our death inevitably.
Inevitably so.
No.
Oh.
There, bye.
No, I'm dead. Yeah, that didn't really work out at all.
I would have died there too with my head falling against the back of that. What's that? Oh god. Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't jump on the spiky thing.
I might want to turn let me go into the settings real quick.
Of course.
Just turn the master volume down to a good 80. Yeah, I want it to be high.
Matthew just bought the game.
Matthew, you bought the game?
Well, hopefully
you gonna hop in and play with us?
You know, the crazy thing is, I hope the developer sees that stuff like this is exactly what we're attempting to do as a brand.
Yeah, we're just trying to showcase some of our favorite games that we want more people to play with us.
It is the first time that the concept is actualized. What we're trying to do with Game of Day May is to get exposure, and now somebody in real time has purchased their game because we're exposing it because we just for the love of the game. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow, I mean that's amazing. That's real life change. That's real life leveling up. It's so awesome.
It just, you know, it's just, I don't know, and the level of interaction that this game will be able to provide over time on Steam, even if it's, I'll buy copies of the game and gift them to people if people want them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm glad that
stuff like this to our members.
But imagine having a bunch of people in here. Like having Matthew in here is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it is. Matthew's been helping me out through some of my shopping.
That was dumb. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought I was gonna come out on the left side of the screen.
You look at game. No. Yeah. I will do the environmental thing where I just survive and use my survivability.
That's exactly how, when I first started playing this game, that's exactly how I...
Like, you're trying to be all aggro and just destroy me with that weaponry, and I'm just out fast. Here we go. And then something like that happened. I'm like, bah, bah, bah.
You threw it at me.
I know, like madness. It's, like you said, that's so cool.
It is like madness.
See ya.
Madness combat is just so cool. If you grew up like me as a Newgrounds kid, you know, just and dad, like that's so awesome that, you know, teens in the 90s and teens in the early 2000s all enjoyed the same kind of like, early internet culture and everything. Get over here.
I'm sorry, I was listening for the chief.
Yeah, it is a
He's
later
in his
stream.
final OUT time. I mean, actually, I got it. When you're speaking to the chief, you don't want to mention something, because even if he's just gone outside to use the restroom and you say it again.
If we're in a video and we say the word out for some reason,
like,
he'll want to go outside.
I just did.
He's literally, he could have just gone outside and be like, yeah, I'm totally down with this proposition. I'm totally down with the idea to go outside. And he'll lean full force into that.
Come here.
No.
Yeah, that's where you go. No, that's where you go.
I
Come
saved
here.
it.
No, that's where you go. You go. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I disarmed.
No,
you. Expelliarmus.
Oh no!
That's
This is amazing, man. And I'm so happy because guess what, guys? This also will fall in first impressions because I've never played this game before. I've never seen anything with a splash screen, and this is amazing, guys.
We have a little sub playlist that's gonna any of our like Game of Day May stuff or anything that seems like a review and like just showing off an awesome game that
what
we
do you
love.
also say, Bray? Nostalgia. You have nostalgia for it, but somebody's had a lot of it in another era, or it's gone through like we just didn't have the time to hit the backlog, but still you didn't oversaturate your like exposure to it.
Right, I agree. It's
Yellow's
good sometimes.
I don't need to hear that. You're not supposed to look at your freaking.
Oh my god. No, how did I survive?
Because you probably were flung higher and I flew off to the ground off the screen. Okay, no. No, dang it, never, no. Come here, man. Yeah, you fall down there, come here. Come up here, I got something for you. Yeet! Come here. No. Yeet!
Oh my gosh. It's
You!
Yes!
You!
I was just putting everything into that. Yeah, we should definitely play together.
Yeah, we
Let's finish
we
this
just want to
up.
make sure that we establish this stream. Obviously, we're going to have to take when the first pause happens, we can establish some stuff and see if we can get it to work. We're going to get the chief in and figure out some logistics if we can do it on this specific game of day make. There's no time limit now. The schedule is now set for Sunday, so that will just happen in natural sequential order. But we're not really worried about that. We're just going to expose this game really well and really sink in, because first impressions about not just like jumping in and being out of it.
Right, we want to get that. I implore you to play a little bit, and if like we're just, I'll give you a time period. Once we're at like 30 minutes, how about when we're at after the first like 30 minutes of the video, then we'll let you hop in, and anyone else will also be able to hop in, and you know, if other people let us know in the comments. This game is literally like $1.99, so it's like the game's very accessible.
It won't be a commentary thing. You'll be in here without commentary.
Yeah, you'll just still be in chat, and you'll be able to play the game along with us.
And we'll respond to you and everything in between rounds and all that.
If you're pretty damn good, then you're gonna be able to like whoop our butt.
Oh my god, and I'm willing to be humble, and you're gonna say that you can beat some people that are really good at other video games.
But like you said though, there's so much environmental stuff that's very balanced, and like it's more balanced.
Are you finding you're having an easier time with the D-pad versus the analog stick?
I use the analog.
Because for aimability on the weaponry and whatnot.
Yep, the analog stick is way better.
Got you.
So like I said, once it hits to the first 30 minutes of the stream, then we'll definitely start letting some subscribers hop into our game. We'll add you on Steam and everything, and it'll be great.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. This is day 18 of Game of Day May, a series that me and Bray are really passionate about in the month of May. And this year's the theme is indie developers, with the exception of a couple community polls. Which one of those will be posted on Sunday to dictate another wildcard spot?
Day 25 is what it is.
You've decided day 25?
Yep.
That's totally fine. Hey, wait, you didn't talk. No, wait. Oh, mine's not broken. Mine's not broken. Mine's not.
Yeah, you just saw me get into this little hole.
I did.
And
you got your little hidey hole.
I knew about that, and you're like,
you know about a lot of. Oh wait, that's mine. No,
that's mine. If you hold down, you can just kind of like lay on the ground like I have been. It kind of changes where your head's at.
Yeah, where's your head at? Give me that. Oh yeah.
That was dumb.
That was one of those things that luckily you fell first.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, the diver got pushed, so I've been trying to do it once a week, so it's gonna actually hit 8 days out since the last episode. It's coming, guys. It's coming today on
But you
Sunday.
also did say you needed some recovery time.
I feel like it's getting a little bit more velvety here, and you know your tea treatments at night are doing really well, especially when I'm wired for sound after the Pac-Man stream and you make me a nice cup of chamomile tea. This
Yeah,
tea
I mean,
is so- oh,
sometimes it's hard to like after you drink a good amount of caffeine and you're like doing a marathon. Sometimes it's hard to like come down and just like wind down after a long day of streaming or playing games or working or you know whatever it is you're doing. Consuming a little bit of caffeine. So I've been drinking some tea. Chamomile tea is a good way to put yourself to sleep. A natural herbal
Winding
tea.
down from your stream, brought to you by chamomile tea. No specific brand. Find whatever jazz.
It's funny that
We can actually sponsor chamomile tea and like know what specific. You know, we can't be like what specific brand, whatever you want.
I mean, if I don't know, if I would be willing to get sponsored by some sort of brand as long as I can make sure they're not a cult.
Or
I'm not even trying to be
it's gotta
mean,
be fair trade.
but there is legitimately like a mainstay tea brand that's some sort of like
What?
weird occult. Like you can look it up.
I believe you. Let's not get too political.
Not-
I understand. Ethically, we have to think
Yeah.
about ethically sourced tea.
Yeah, like so.
I mean, they always say what's in the coffee and the chocolate industry, but you really don't hear about the tea industry suffering from the fair trade and also apparently now some sort of cultism that's associated with drinking.
I mean, like it was one of the major brands. So it was just like
You get.
I would not associate myself with that tea brand, but I would get a sponsorship from Arizona tea probably. I mean, I know it's a little bit unhealthier, but like everyone loves an Arizona tea. And if you're gonna drink a little bit of an unhealthy thing with a little bit of sugar in it, at least you know.
Everything in moderation.
with the
ain't
green
always great.
tea,
If you
man.
have one Arizona once in a while, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's-
If
I
you
also
have like
think-
15
I also
Arizonas
think-
every day, or 15 of
I
anything
think
every
people
day.
also need to realize you shouldn't drink the whole can of the big boy Arizonas.
Guess
probably.
what, guys? It says 2 servings on the can
And it
for a
says
reason.
32 grams of sugar, but which is still better than not to throw any shade or anything, but like it's still better than a Mountain Dew that's gonna give you 40-something grams of sugar in a single serving.
But
like,
still, if you want to sip on one Mountain Dew on the course
yeah,
of an entire
but
day,
I know people who crush 6, 8,
well, we're not
10
trying
of
to
them.
get political, and we know lots of people that like to enjoy
but we
that.
really
but
care about at the same time. We really
do.
care about
We
our
absolutely
subscribers, and we want them to take care of themselves. And you know, like we always say, anything in moderation.
For sure.
We just don't want it to be that people accidentally pick up a bad habit. And talk about some story about someone in our life who wasn't taking care of themselves and drinking an excessive amount of unhealthy drinks.
Man, that person's gonna feel like they're speaking about that. So we definitely have to
I
have
was
that
thinking more
conversation.
someone in my family.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was thinking
oh,
about
God.
one
No,
guy
I
in
know.
particular.
Hey Shabadoo, stop sucking down that Shabadoo.
I mean, you can chill on the Mountain Dew,
Yeah,
John.
man, if you like it.
I'm talking to you, John.
At me, bro.
My family member, John. I don't know if you even
We're on
watched
yeah.
this, but
I think this may not be John's forte. He's busy wrecking it up in the Fortnite.
oh yeah, I think that's what he does. Him and my sister
He's
play.
on what he calls
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
What do you guys call the game? In chat, drop what is the
What's
game.
your the
We
game?
got GG's right when we were talking about it. So what's your the game? Right now mine's Chomp Champs. So what's yours the game?
What do you think about this, Dad?
I think
Come back, please. Don't die. Jump.
fine. I said, what the heck? You get matrix moves?
Yes.
That means I'm always thinking about where you are except for where you'll be.
No, you shot the knife out of my hand.
Yeah.
Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Because then it's like Space Invaders. I thought about where you were going to be versus where you are now.
Ah! I was just jamming out to the music and
So,
being like,
seriously though, since we know what mine is, what's your the game right now, Brandon? What's the game for you?
Red Dead Redemption.
It is.
I mean, that's what I've been putting a lot of. It's just been so fun to play the original Red Dead because it gives me more build to Red Dead 2 to further enjoy it. Because I think it's one of those things that I didn't have to do. And I think a lot of people who were disconnected by the amount of time that there was between Red Dead 1 and 2 didn't get some of the emotional connection or like build for the characters as much as someone who would have played Red Dead once they heard Red Dead 2 was in development, but some of us didn't get that really tip like other people did. You know?
Yeah, like if you're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake and you haven't played Final Fantasy Crisis Core, you're doing yourself a disservice as far as extra characters.
Right, exactly.
It's the same type of thing.
There are certain games that you play for,
but sometimes you don't have accessibility, especially
or
in
the
case of
time or
Crisis
the
Core, because
console to play previous, like.
Crisis Core is locked into just the PSP. You literally had to own it physically, and you didn't even have it on any of the digital stores ever. So
yeah, that's just sucks.
But it's great now. It's accessible on lots of platforms.
That's good. Exactly. That's exactly how it is.
So sure. I mean, it's hard when someone's like, man, did you know their backstory? And you're like, it's locked underneath this, like, the Nokia N-Gage. And you had to play a sub-game that had to do with, like, this crazy thing, and it had, like, a 5...
So tell people what the Nokia N-Gage even is.
So the Nokia N-Gage was a cell phone video game hybrid, which they decided that you were going to switch your game cartridges behind the battery of your cell phone. So you actually
That's a horrible idea.
You actually had to pop the battery out of your cell phone to access the port which you put the game cartridge.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't really know where that was going, and it was really tiny and pixelated, but it had some IPs that had a lot of power behind them. So
I remember playing a game that was kind of like Breakout, like Super Breakout for Atari, or even like Arkanoid kind of on the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does anyone else remember playing that? Any other 2000s kids remember having a BlackBerry? Or I remember it was like a hand-me-down or something from someone else in my family. And
you know, every time that we go in the arena with now whipping your butt, right?
Yeah, I know, because I'm also like
the weapon guy. I'm the evasive hand-to-hand combat guy. Yeah, you do that freaking stuff. There you go.
I also am just trying to like rely on you to take yourself out a lot of the times.
You know what?
So when you get up in my face,
there you go. I stomped you.
You stomped me, man. I'm just gonna get in this windmill and hide.
That's a thing that you need to be. Oh no, I'm just gonna get this gun and you get out of that windmill. I'm gonna take you out.
Oh yeah, you're in the windmill too. Yeah, I put my.
Bye.
No.
Bye. Pushed you out. Bye.
That's crazy.
You got wrecked. It was physics based.
Yeah,
guys.
I was doing that too though. I was pushing in the opposite direction, but you had a better angle.
We had a little tug of war going on there. Don't squish me in the barrel.
No, blow up.
Oh, no, you blow up.
You blow up.
No.
I hope you blow up. That's what someone said today. They hope I blow up. What does that mean, huh?
I know. I really have tried to stop using that terminology.
I don't
like sound.
I think it was all coming from the best of intentions.
Right, of course. Let's not overrate it.
I hope you blow up. It's definitely like a positive thing. Like,
is it dog time?
It is Chief time.
Okay.
Chief has to come
I'll
inside.
be right back. Let me grab.
Drop some epic Chiefs in chat.
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's get and here in about 5 to 7 minutes we'll have Matthew in here. Matthew, in the meantime, what's your Steam, so I can get you added while Dad's out there getting Chief inside. All right, I've noticed that gonna need to mute the TV on our end. There's some sort of interference by having that on. Much better. I had to do a little bit of quick audio testing. Much better. It was doubling up a bit. But yeah, drop your Steam in the chat, Matthew. Or if you'd rather send it through Discord, if you'd rather not have a bunch of people see your Steam name, I totally understand that as well. I mean, Steam Friend ID, yeah, that's totally fair. That's what it's called. I forgot how you. I thought you could search through the name. What is your Steam Friend ID? I'll add you through the Steam app on my phone.
Here's some ASMR for you. This is some dark chocolate.
Dad's a big fan of dark chocolate. Ooh, I get a piece?
For you? No, you get the piece. There you go, buddy.
Piece?
Yes, man.
For me?
A little bit of dark chocolate helps with that.
A piece of dark chocolate for me? You know
buddy.
I like dark chocolate, and you got me some dark chocolate.
Apparently it's full of antioxidants, which obviously is good for your body. So.
Yeah, that's licensed doctors have said that.
Alright. That was your ASMR for the stream.
Yeah, be sure to hydrate yourself. If you need, go get a little snack.
Are we figuring out the logistics of that?
Yeah, message me your Steam friend ID on Discord or in the chat, whatever's most convenient for you, Matthew.
Hey, Chief, you want to come over here on this side, buddy?
Man, I posted a very cute picture in the Discord, and once I get Dad's Discord set up, he'll be able to provide a bunch of other awesome pictures of Chief.
Tell everybody. What?
Hey, how about you just come inside?
Tell him. Say, I can't get in here.
Oh, I need to move the chair?
Yeah, tell him.
Come on.
Here we go.
Come get on the couch, Chief.
Come on, buddy.
He was huffing and puffing. He's
Come
like,
on.
man,
There we go.
He's like, where's my spot on the couch?
Yeah, he's got a spot in the lab. He's like, when you guys get super famous, I will have really comfortable sleeping accommodations. You will see me in all the digs that you put me in, because he deserves the best.
No, I don't know. He's still gonna probably want to sleep with one of us in our nice bed.
No, but I'm saying, like, even this little section having his own little sub-bed would be great. They don't know what kind of...
I can't wait until someone's like there's like a bunch of people who are like petitioning for us to have him like some sort of Instagram page just for Chief.
We're already getting some of that.
Yeah, but that I think it's just like members only content right now.
For sure.
It's gonna just be like more and more members only content. But like if you guys eventually like enough of you petition, we would definitely.
There's some Hello Chief ASMR.
You because you're petting him.
You're getting the floofs and you're getting some love.
Ah. You're a good boy. This is your local Chief appreciation.
This is most loves you got on stream.
Yeah, because he typically is either really vocal on stream or he
really
wants to
is,
run
like,
out of the room.
Well, I mean, he's kind of like the project manager above the project manager.
The project manager.
Like, we're kind of like doing the thing and he's making
He's
sure.
emotional support.
He makes sure that we're undisrupted too, and he kind of integrates into the schedule really seamlessly. And as far as everybody's concerned, he's the chillest husky around, because as far as the breed goes, they can be really wild and crazy, but he's really integrated into how our energy is. So it really goes to show that the energy of your animal is really about the environment.
Yeah, your animal is only as good as you are.
Okay, I can hear Chief. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't.
He's a real thing other than the little icons. We didn't find like some random husky on the internet.
Obviously we're not using a soundboard or anything when he barks. Like he's just doing that.
Yeah. And I only did the ASMR thing now is because it's a 2-day streak, because I figured, you know what, not to be super crazy about it, we would never be an ASMR channel, but when
It's
we're
just
here,
funny. It's a funny little moment.
And we got reactions and chat about it, so I was like, I guess it'd be funny to when it organically presents itself to
a little bit.
Bray doesn't know in my Pac-Man sessions.
A little Vid-Bit here or there.
Bray doesn't know that in my Pac-Man sessions when I'm like late at night, there's that really the middle time that my blood sugar drops just a little bit, so I have to have myself a little pick-me-up. So I have some cheese crackers in stream, and I don't nondescript branding or whatever. But it's nice just to have that little pick-me-up. So if you need that pick-me-up, that little snack or something, make sure you get that besides the hydration, which we always remind you about here at the Vid-Bits. So we usually have water. We're doing vapor distilled water, non-branded. We're not telling you what it is, but it's really tasty, and I like the minerals. And
I don't know the difference between getting vapor distilled water and normal water, so I can't like really speak to whatever it's supposed to do, but it's tasting better.
Yes.
So that's really for me.
I'm only pushing it because the other brand didn't have like the same type of effect, and I'm actually consuming
it was just
more.
generic brand water. We were drinking kind of generic brand water. Like local stored water, and it was really just not the best stuff, but like, it is what it is.
So when do we have this figured out, or
we're waiting on you, Matthew, because I figured I'd give you enough time to.
If not, we have to keep going, Matthew.
Yeah, that's the thing is we
don't want to mar the experience. We want to keep going here.
If you're trying to hop in, we definitely need to get you.
As far as first impressions go, we will face each other for a while, and then we'll go into the multiplayer with other people and see how that is for a while. So I really want to kind of go into a local co-op for as long as possible for the first half of this, and then the other half we'll go into the multiplayer aspect of it. Unless you can think of it.
Yeah, your friend code. I need to add you so you can like join into my lobby.
Yeah, Chief said.
Always laying down. He's probably.
He does that when he stretches.
It's also at the same time. It's like 12 o'clock is the Chief's bedtime. So he checked on both of us. That's exactly what it was. He came in. He checked on me. He checked on Dad. He got some loves, and then he went and to where he lays down.
He's in front of the lab door. He like hangs out in the sentry area.
He does
Either right inside the lab, right outside the door, or right outside the door, right in front of the sentry area, or the door to the entire home. It's crazy. He's either in 3 different levels of protective.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mode.
Thank you for your for the patience, Matthew. And
Absolutely.
I appreciate you wanting to be a part of this. Let me quickly add you. I'm gonna add you on my phone via the Steam app because it'll be quicker than trying to do it on the Steam Deck. But let's see. Profile, friends, add a friend. Got Matthew. Sent you a friend invite, Matthew.
You're seeing this in real time, which is awesome.
Now, we'll just go back. What?
Yeah, because it's not fair for me to have a crappy record. We all have the same record. And now that I know how to play, you're not going to run away with it.
Oh, yeah. It was literally the way to kind of introduce you to how to play the game.
And I'm going to maintain my streak of every single time we face without weapons, I just whip your butt.
I think you are able to like manage that to a different extent where you can change what weapons are available and stuff. You can kind of customize it a bit.
I wonder what Stick Fight the movie looks like. Haha, I am yellow now. I am yellow, which makes sense because I'm also Pac-Man. Speaking of Pac-Man, we love you, Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco, we love your products, and we are enjoying watching Bray play Dark Souls, and I hope that you are enjoying watching me play Pac-Man. I can't wait till we find an experience that we can play together from them. So, if you know in the chat a specific experience that is curated by Bandai Namco that we can do as a multiplayer experience, me and Bray, just drop them in chat. I'd like to see some of the options.
So
I haven't really explored it all. Matthew is on, man.
Go over here.
Oh, okay. Push you over here. Push you in this box. Get in the box. I'm trying to do a German suplex, apparently. You can't scoop German to you, man.
The host match box.
Host match box.
The matchbox.
Yeah, matchbox, if you will. Little tiny cars. Well, it's not going to be fair. It's going to be 2 Vid-Bits beating the crap out of Matthew. It's going to look really bad. It's going to be a Matthew massacre.
We won't double team.
No, because I'm going to just be still going for anybody that's in my way.
Alright, so invite your friends through Steam. Shout out to my homies. All 4 of those people are pretty awesome people that I met during school. Did not mean to do that. Meant to. I hate how the buttons are switched for the.
Yeah, I do it.
How did
sometimes too. So
Matthew, here it is. Is it this? Invite. No, not a chat. Random players can join as set to no. Okay, so just now that Matthew's online, I should actually be able to be given the option to invite him. Yep.
you invited Matthew to play Stick Fight the game in real time.
Yeah, come and hop in and enjoy yourself, Matthew. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you are seeing the Vid-Bits live doing a
Featuring a
first
subscriber.
Featuring a subscriber, a first impression of
Matthew, what's up?
Game day 18.
All right, so Dad is yellow, I am blue, Matthew is red,
Holy crap.
and I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Matthew beat the shit out of me.
I'm dead too. I can't move.
Is it loading or lagging or both?
Can you move?
no, my character isn't moving and it's not responding.
Well. Oh, I was.
Yeah, you are now.
I'm blue now. So
Yeah,
Dad
yeah.
is yellow.
Yeah, I am
Matthew
yellow.
is red.
Yeah, yeah.
I am blue. We are all in the same.
They switched it there. Yeah. It's because I think I actuated first.
Outright chaotic craziness. Matthew's just getting his legs, Dad. So don't beat the shit out of everybody.
Fine, I guess.
I'm just kidding. Fight me first. No, Matthew's covered with a
I don't want to
spear.
get speared.
I'm gonna get my own spear.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's a
get...
spear fight. Is that a spear fight you want?
No.
You speared, Dad.
Clearly running away. Clearly not.
Well.
Hashtag not all people want to be speared. Oh God.
I find that your streams help me relax in general, says Winnie Blair. Thanks for that. Sometimes it can be really hard, but when I put on your streams, it is easy to feel comfortable.
Well, we really appreciate that sentiment.
Yeah, really, we really appreciate the positive support and feedback
It makes it easier to do this, and it just is more rewarding to hear feedback.
from anybody, honestly.
Absolutely.
And I just love that everyone within my circle, whether that be online or in real life, family, everyone who's important to me, all those people are very supportive of my
Genuine
passion.
support is invaluable.
That's very important.
Because sometimes you can have that false modesty style support, but when you really know that it's genuine, that's when you know that it's true. Not to be too deep about it. I want the spear.
I'm gonna fight you for it.
I'm gonna let you have it.
I'm gonna get this pistol. I'm gonna. Oh
You're
no!
gonna get
Shotgun.
shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun does probably beat spear. I'm sure if you.
Are you sure? Oh, what? What's that guy? That's the green guy. Who's the green guy?
Where's the? Did someone?
It's a battle royale.
Someone accidentally flipped the switch. They don't know that they're in the video right now.
They don't.
Well, I guess that's a.
It's not our
I think it
fault.
was when Matthew was trying and left. They realized they didn't want to be part of this. They don't want this smoke. They don't want it. Oh, featuring of they don't. Speaking of they don't want the smoke.
Oh God, I just fell off there.
We've got a brand new smoky emoji, actually inspired by our buddy Matthew
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
He was asking us if we had any other animals besides Chief. If you don't want the smoke, or if you think someone don't want the smoke, you could drop Smokey in
Or
the chat.
man, if you just
Or like say we really killed a boss and we beat the shit out of the boss, be like you drop a couple Smokies because we really smoked them.
right.
just like-
Sometimes things need to get a little bit smoky in here.
Like when we just we take things out.
You got a good kill streak in an FPS. That's
Yeah,
when things get a little bit smoky.
you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the kind of reaction emoji I would imagine it to be.
Also, Smokey's got a
Holy
really
shit!
Smokey's got a really judgmental looking.
He does.
Staring off.
It can also be like you said, like a judgmental,
Yeah.
like a stare, 1,000-yard stare. I'd like to get a better picture of him in higher quality and find a better way to compress it for like a
We'll
GIF,
get there,
or
but
even
yeah.
in a band. Any of you animators out there, I know we have a bunch of awesome animators. If you'd like to make a membership badge that'll be featured, and we'll give you credit for it and everything. Say we'll put your name in the description as credit for exposure and everything.
Good job, Matthew.
But we'd like to possibly get some sort of animated Chief at some point. That would be awesome.
Are you a ringer for this game, bub? Because you are doubling.
Yeah, he is just kicking ass.
I'm sorry, but now
He's competitive.
The double team on Matthew alliance is over because you have doubled both of our scores. So I am going after you, pal.
Matthew's a competitive guy.
Oh, just don't kick me off the edge like that.
Well, I'm not gonna I'm gonna kill whoever's closest to me. Which
Every time I go for you first, though, I get aced by Matthew.
Oh no!
There
I
we go.
win!
Hooray! No, I win because I'm yellow now. You keep thinking you're
that's
yellow.
why I'm dying.
You are blue.
I'm blue. I'm not yellow.
I actuated first. So that's the second time we played.
You click the controller.
That's
first.
all that matters. Yeah, it's weird. but that's okay. Awesome now that you know that you're blue.
Yes, I was playing as the wrong player the whole time.
Chat, when have you remember having a multiplayer experience with somebody and then sometime you
You lose yourself sometimes when playing
So
a game.
what kind of games can you say in chat that you guys have video games that you've played where you've lost yourself in the game? I'll go first. Let's see. What's an easy one? You know, I love Double Dragon, right? But if you don't remember what color pants you started with and you really get into the game, sometimes when you're doing the multiplayer stuff, it's hard to remember which one you are, especially when you know, it's 2v2, 2 AIs versus 2 people. You get really in the zone. Sometimes it's difficult to follow yourself. So what would be your
Castle Crashers.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, sometimes
If you get in the zone, right?
When we were playing, there were times I thought I was you. Sometimes.
Yeah. I think it's like when you get honed in
and you forget what what player you're playing as this time, especially if it's someone new. I think I'm used to playing the same character you had played.
Oh, that was so cool.
The character you played was a character that I had spent a good amount of time as, so I think that's also why. Like Castle Crashers was day 14 of Game and Day May, and it's just one of my favorites.
So yeah, drop in chat for played a video game where you played with somebody else and you found it hard to keep track of the action even, that can qualify.
Holy shit, this one, wow!
That was it.
Kill an opponent with the last bounce of the bullet of the bounce weapon. Just got an achievement.
So cool.
That was so awesome. To get an achievement with like friends online and multiplayer, that's like such a very
before. This is all we've ever wanted as well as the channel is to get back to the time when you could go online. It wasn't difficult because what it is like eventually your time is so valuable that you diversify the
Vid-Bits
games.
is the online gaming place where a safe space where you can come and play with other people and it not be super competitive, but also if it's going to be
whipping the crap.
If it's going to be competitive, then we'll make sure we start getting separate brackets or separate lobbies for people who are in like just a newer thing. So like say we were playing a competitive game like Stick Fight, we have a bunch of people who want to play this game because it's very accessible due to the price on Steam, and we can gift people copies and you guys can get copies and buy copies for each other, and it builds a community effort. And then like if lobbies get so big, we can almost start sub lobbies where everyone wants
to do a tournament even.
Yeah, we could do it. That's what I was thinking. This bracket tournament to see like, well, who's gonna be the top of the Vid-Bits Stick Fight bracket? We can totally do that.
Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
love to do that.
You know, but what I was saying is, we've talked before that it's an opportunity, and I'm probably gonna lose my tangent here. Let me try to see if we can pull it back. You know, that we've lost individually our gaming, the people on our list. We stopped disconnecting when we started gaming together because sometimes it was a single game or two that pull you together, and you each have so much individually going on that you want to do during your gaming time that you can't marry together the same game anymore. And then even that disconnect comes further because life gets in the way. We were so sad that we both had these names that kept popping up to the point where you even said before that I don't know if they've even evolved their gamer tag, and I don't know who even some of these
I don't
people
even
are.
know who some of these people are, and they've changed. Like I remember I had to take people off at some point because they were like had offensive names, and I was sick of seeing them. Or like I remember like it's just frustrating. Like not offensive names, but more so like annoying names. Like
yeah, it's like a beat bait, it's like a push notification, and you're sick of seeing it.
Yeah, it's like, or I don't know. It's exactly. Like I'm sick of seeing so and so is online. Like,
yeah,
gosh,
we're not gaming together anymore. We're not even like we haven't talked in forever.
It's almost
like you just don't want to give up that you could have that connection again one day, and that's the only reason why you don't deliver them.
I had people that I reconnected with like 3 to 5 to 6 times a year. It was kind of like an occasional thing where we play together, but it was almost like at this point I'd rather dedicate my focus and energy to come back to and be able to play with time and time again.
Right.
With different games all over the spectrum of gaming that's like so varied at this point by genre and multiplayer accounts co-op.
Oh, I thought it was you for
competitive stuff. I'd like to have competitive things like
absolutely.
But like you said, tournaments and brackets to make people really feel special. If they have that skill, I want to.
Well, I mean,
you said, like our whole passion and our whole thing is to show off people's skills, and we want our community to be in the spotlight where people really know who they are and know what kind of their skills are. So maybe they can even network with each other and use their skills together to create their own stuff. I would love it to be that 2 people in our community or a couple people in our community feel compelled to come together and create their own channel.
Well, I mean, I've been talking about that too, kind of at length. The fact that I hope that they start interacting with each other more, you know, because it's not that we don't appreciate you guys interacting with us, but sometimes not only is it maybe a distraction to us being able to provide high quality play to you.
Sometimes, especially if you hear us be, if we're quiet, interact with each other.
Right, and more so the fact that it creates the fact that we can have open dialogue, which creates interesting scenarios that we can do new things because of that. You know what I mean? Like you guys can discuss with yourselves
and it does happen. So I guess we should say anything. But it's like, oh, there's another people.
Oh, what's going on?
I think because we left that setting on.
Wow, man.
Let's do first to 25, and then we'll go back and change that to make it private again.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we can see who's gonna win.
Yeah,
here,
we'll see.
Right?
First to 25. The race is on. This is chaos. Crazy carnage.
One color to rule them all.
Yeah, Matthew. Tell him who's boss.
So do we all team up on him because he's not supposed to be here? I think that's fair, right?
Yeah. Temporary ceasefire.
Can we have a ceasefire? Matthew, can we have a ceasefire, pro? Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
Temporary
are you
ceasefire.
sure that you downloaded this game and you just are
No.
wrecking? I didn't look at server stats, pal. I want to oh, every time it's me versus you in the
He's
end.
at 20.
He's just wrecking.
It'll be Matthew in the first round. I got him. I got the green guy.
Did you? We're just gonna.
Matthew's running away with the victory.
The green guy better not get a better score than me.
He won't.
I will just be evasive. And
You're still learning. And I'm sure Matthew's probably still played like Flash games that are probably like this, or some games that would make sense like that. So
yeah.
Sometimes there's a lot of transferable skill between different sort of games.
I've been using the D-pad the whole time, so maybe that's the mistake.
You also need to remember to block if you're
What's
this
blocking
it's
again?
LT. Nice, Dad.
No, Matthew. No.
No, Matt. He said no, Matt.
Jeez. Straight
Well,
Matthew into the.
I'm holding the top. Oh shit.
You can
Matthew.
have the top. Yeah, you can crawl.
Matthew,
down.
no!
Ah.
Yay!
Yay. Wiener, chicken wiener.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. You win.
Ah!
Winners don't use drugs. Winners only eat vegetables.
And drugs are the only thing that uses winners.
Winners are the drugs. The drugs do winners, and winners don't do the drugs. And Matthew is beating the shit out of
Two
us.
more victories.
Shout out Matthew. He's the guy.
He is the guy that I wanted to be when I was growing up playing Stick Fight the game.
It's the game that didn't exist when you were growing
That's just
up.
a saying. It's a saying.
It's the idea. I want to be you when I grow up, Matthew.
Yeah.
You're cool. Not in a patronizing.
Matthew's been hanging out with me in the Pac-Man stream, so the fact that he's taking me on and beating the crap out of me in this game, he's probably...
He has a shitty, exactly. Matthew has a shitty grin on his face, and it's okay.
You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
entitled.
I'm not trying to.
We
like,
love you,
it's a
Matthew.
humble brag because
Yeah.
also, you know, we're really good at games, so to be humbled is one of the things
Yes.
that we've been talking about this for so
We've
long.
been wanting some people
Absolutely.
to humble us in a game.
And you know what? We're gonna probably put this in a subfolder called Humble Brag when we are playing with somebody else that shows us up in a game that we're featuring. So, and there's no like hate about it. It's like
We
humble-
want to
it's
show
a
you
humble
guys
brag.
off.
Absolutely.
That is the whole point
So
of the
guess
channel.
what, Matthew? You also are now in the first episode of Humble Brag. This is such that for that. So, which is cool.
Okay, we took the green guy out.
He's gonna
Matthew.
get this guy, man.
This
Yeah.
is me. He's gonna get this guy
This
as
guy.
he proceeds
He's
to
gonna get this
Matthew comes in.
Now can we all team up on Matthew because it's one win till this is over?
Yeah, we have to.
Jeez, Matthew,
That's-
you wrecked. You wrecked it. I just environmentally was destroyed, which is usually my thing. You're no stranger to environmental damage and souls right now.
Get out of here, Matthew. I'll give it
right,
to the
well,
green
he
guy.
staved it off. He staved it off. If any of the three of us win, then Matthew does not get that 25th. Oh, you just jumped up. No. Get it. That's my gun. Oh. He's got a gun, guys. He's got a gun. He's got 2 guns.
Matthew versus the newcomer.
The green guy decided it was
Matthew
over.
just, like a Western standoff, Matthew just aimed up like my Red Dead Redemption playthrough where I've just been taking out all these cowboys. He's like,
Hey guys, if you're just
and then he
tuning in-
literally just like, he just pulled the pistol out and went, pew! Like, Matthew is one of our subscribers. He's awesome. He's been giving us so much love and support. We appreciate you, Matthew. Thanks for joining the Discord. Thanks for hyping Dad up during his Pac-Man streams where he's been defending his #1 PlayStation position as in ranked in the new Pac-Man Battle Royale. I suggest you check some of that out. But yeah, you're the best, Matthew.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go to the main menu and we're gonna quickly. So I am yellow and Dad is blue. If you're anyone who's just now tuning in, I am yellow, Dad is blue, and we're gonna go online and make sure it's set to, when we go to host match, it's set to like not open to outside people. We want if other people in the chat want to hop in and play some.
We don't want to give some people too much attention.
Yeah,
like
you.
they say around
We
here,
did
so-
get wrecked. We were still warming up, and we'll put the pressure on you, Matthew. We weren't trying to also intentionally double team you too much. So like
now that we know that the skill set is 2v1, you're screwed if you want to be saying get wrecked. Our pride is on the line.
if we're really trying to incite violence
And,
here.
You're literally going up against the Vid-Bits, not one of us. So let's go.
So I would also like to get other people in chat in here if we could get a fourth. Add another component to the chaos.
Yeah. So because
So it's more
balanced. Because
Yeah.
right now it's 50% Matthew, 25% each of us, and we were getting wrecked. He's right. We're getting wrecked. It's a humble brag, right? So we're really happy to have been humbled here. So it's cool. It's all good.
Totally understandable. I mean, there are going to be games that you guys are better than us at, and that's because we're willing to totally concede to that.
And that's part of a great game growing as a gamer is putting yourself in a situation where you're in a state of vulnerability. So
Yep, and
we just learn.
I had some of
I'm
the
learning
best
this game as a first impression. It's also hitting 3 notes. Game of day May. The pressure of that first impression, but now a new series where we're actually being able to play with our subscribers live, and then if we got humbled on a game. So Matthew, you're breaking grounds here for the Vid-Bits, and we appreciate you. Especially from hanging out with me in the Pac-Man streams to creating the Smokey emojis, as far as like saying that you wish that Smokey was featured, and we had the spots to do it. So that's just trying to show you that we're using subscriber influence as far as like growing the brand and stuff. It doesn't always mean that you guys will have the deepest of influence on things, but when it makes sense and it's natural and stuff, and it's not it's not invasive to what we're doing, it's really cool to be able to integrate it that way.
Yeah. Shout out, Matthew. It's been awesome.
Yeah, sure. He's been keeping me like awake in some of the Pac-Man streams, for sure.
Well, he's got an energy to him. He's a super exciting individual, and just love to have you in the streams and have you spend all this time with us. Shit. As you kill him,
Well,
shoot
I
him
me's
right.
been
He's
saying-
challenging us.
Well,
like,
he said get wrecked, and my pride is.
well, because the thing is, once we do, it's still not really 2v1. I wouldn't say that. It's really like whoever I spawn closest to, I'm killing. That's kind of how I play. So it's like, I mean, Matthew may run away with another victory here. If that's the case, but I think Dad's also going to come up with more and more strategies to make it more difficult on you. So you better be able to keep up the pace. And, you better be able to deal with the heat if you're going to be in the kitchen, Matthew.
Come at the king, you best not miss. Oh, good job.
Yeah, it's one on all sides now.
It sure is. Oh, why did I do that? I just waffled myself right off the freaking edge. Good job, Bray. If you are new to the stream so far, I am the blue guy, Bray is the yellow guy, and Matthew, our subscriber, is the red guy. Or
Don't get me wrong. I love having the competition. Don't fire me up about, you know.
Getting wrecked. You provoked the bear by saying getting wrecked.
Matthew, do you know the 5-hour stream I did earlier trying to beat Solar Cinder?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. That was the first thing he said. It was like, don't take that out on me, bud. And like he was like, you got wrecked. Not gonna lie.
And it's like
we were trying to. We even said we're not gonna double team you. We're not. You know.
Wait,
but
you just invoked the bear.
You did. You did.
I'd love a friendly competition, and that's what this community is totally about too. The more competitive side.
You said
of us.
2v1 me, you'll still lose. To be honest. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm not the best with the pistol. I'll be completely honest. I've played a lot of this game on PC, even though I prefer controller as an input method, so I'm still nice one, Matthew. At least he's got the game to back up the smack talk. Like, I was looking at you. I was looking at the blue one.
Blue, 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 blue.
Yellow, yellow. I'm the yellow one. I don't even know how that happened. There's just so much going on sometimes. Matthew's running away with it at the moment. Good talk all that smack, Matthew.
Good job.
Spear you up.
We'll say 25.
Yeah, first to 25. It's a good
I need to
pacing.
stop walking off the dang edge.
Because you're looking at the wrong person.
It's all
trying to win, right? Sometimes winning, like playing games and winning in a couch co-op situation is a different kind of beast sometimes.
It's not. I mean, now I know the color. I just don't.
Get you a weapon, Dan.
I'm making a mistake of not looking at the right spot.
He's got a gun.
Where's my weapon?
They're falling on the right. You can barely see them because our TV is a little dark. Our TV is a little dark and dim on the edges.
Crap, it's starting to go.
It's starting to die.
It's all good.
You know, I'm glad that doesn't affect the output though, because it's basing it off of the source resolution. So, Steam Deck's source resolution and everything. Like, I'm glad that if our TV has problems, it doesn't affect how it looks on you guys. Fight you, Dad. You gotta.
Are ya?
Spear versus pistol.
Are ya? Haha.
Yeah. I've been anticipating this.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Good shot, man.
Thanks, man. Wop. Wop, wop.
And Matthew was
Womp, womp.
was the one to rule them all in that situation. Ooh, he got the spear. Matthew has a spear. Oh, and he wins it! Let's go! You're blue, Dad. Very important in these trying times. You care for Frank Reynolds.
Oh my gosh. You guys are just tuning along. You're hanging out with Vid-Bits
Tuning in
along. You know, you messed up that bumper, buddy. Anyways, we are hanging out on the day 18 of Game of Day May, a series that we do every year where, in this case, we're playing a different game every day, which is something that we definitely do, but we're streaming a different game every day.
Yeah, we're streaming it and showing it off, playing it with friends if possible, with subscribers.
What's the theme this year, Barry?
Indie games and games that really have made an impact in some way or another in the industry. We've played all kinds of amazing games. We've had a community poll. Dad played all of Undertale in a single sitting on day 4. On day 14, we played all of Castle Crashers, which was super awesome. We played a bit of Celeste. There's just, or I played Celeste. There was just, all kinds of awesome content.
Oh, man.
Game of Day May this year has been pretty exciting, if you ask me, and I can't wait to see on day 25 what you guys pick for the community poll, which we'll be posting that likely tomorrow or the day after.
To give you a sneak peek, if you're hanging out, we're actually going to probably almost indefinitely play Stray tomorrow to have a chill Sunday and start that series, because I know I'm going to want to play all of that together with you, Ray. And
Yeah,
just
we're
be able
gonna
to chill.
start Stray.
It's gonna be really lo-fi.
We're gonna start Stray as a co-op streaming series. That'll be super fun just to play.
Just lo-fi and
Lo-fi.
chill.
I think that's a good way of describing it. Games that are chill to play, casual.
Because that's really just, I don't want to say a walk simulator, but you're just kind of like environmentally more about just immersing yourself in the experience and just kind of exploring. So I don't think you should put a lot of stress on, so I don't really feel like there'll be any stress in that, especially if you know what the narrative of the Stray is.
I don't know anything.
I just know that it has a cat on it, and it's about a cat. And I do know a little bit more because it's something.
It's an exploratory
It's a project that I
kinda
actually
game.
followed a little bit when it was announced. And I thought that the concept was very
You know, speaking of projects that are like you follow when they're announced, shout out to that parkour game on Instagram. That's their handle. It's for alleyways and rooftops and playtests, which is like a parkour game that I've been following the development of. Shout out to the skate team, the people who are making Skate 4, or it's just gonna be called Skate. I'm following the development of that, and they really have put a lot of time and effort as far as I've seen. Shout out to a couple, any indie developer who's trying to get their name out there. So shout out to who is it that stopped by today?
William Grieve.
William, yes.
Yeah, William Grieve. You know, the thing about it is, it's it's got a really small reach, but the thing is, Pops Plays and the Vid-Bits fall into the day, and his subscriber base grew from 2 people to 4. So now his dreams are actuated where his passion projects, and both of his videos are watched by both of our accounts, and so everything now shows you the reach that we can do when we believe in the fact that you believe in us, and we've vetted and looked at his stuff. He really has a lot of passion for what he's doing,
And he's doing a good job.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Shout out to him.
Especially that, he gave us, 2 super chats.
Yeah, 2 super chats,
Yeah.
and we had a bunch of good discussions during my Dark Souls 3 stream where it's one of those periods where I had to spend a lot of time dedicating myself to like learning the pattern and for myself, and not, like you said, not watching videos of Dark Souls and just kind of trying to feel it out myself, especially for bosses that I either haven't played in a while, as in this case, or Nameless King, where I had never played it in general. So to be able to do all that on stream and make these kind of memories with you guys, I just can't change anything. I want to give it for
awesome.
the world.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's how you feel about it that matters. So, the fact that you are going to be able to know that you built the momentum to do it, you didn't know it was too much text so that it didn't influence you in the way that you felt.
The only thing I looked up today was to make sure there was an item that I missed, a crucial item that made it so I couldn't buy certain upgrade materials and stuff.
But not like when you started the stream and thought that you revengefully imbibed a soul that made your playthrough valid. So if you want to see the start of that...
That was ridiculous. I was so stupid.
If you haven't had a moment like that where you thought it was critical mass...
you misunderstood the assignment.
Yeah, please drop that moment in chat, because it'd be fun to hear those stories.
I destroyed you with that laser.
You did.
And Matthew is close behind with five less wins than me. It's neck and neck. And
How hard is it to ask for a freaking charge with laser beams attached to your freaking head? And your freaking laser beam me in the freaking face.
Get into that spike ball, Matthew. Get into the spike ball. You want to be in there. Oh. Looks like Dad wanted to be in the spike ball.
I'm truly trying to, ambush you. Yeah, hit the guy.
Remember to hydrate.
Pacifist.
Matthew, once he heard you were drinking, he didn't execute you once he realized you were drinking water. As an assassin, that's a pretty good moral compass. That guy drinks water. He's trying to take care of himself. Oh gosh, Dad, you collapsed the whole platform. See you, Matthew. I'm competing for this one, man.
Yeah, I hope that you will, because I know my name is not.
I was trying before, but it's been a while since I played this game, especially I haven't really played it on controller at all. Dad secures another win and is up to 7. Oh, I fell off immediately. And nice, Dad gets another win. No.
Hey, buddy.
I just punched. I punched.
Why did you do that?
I totally punched you in.
Oh my god, what? My body is not.
How did you survive? Fight me like a man!
You're in your fuck.
Oh!
You got executed.
That was
not cool.
I was not expecting that, Matthew. Showing out, he's trying to win. Shit, I fell off. Yeah, he does have a little bit of ground to make up.
Speaking of ground to make up, Mr. Socrates has a lot of ground to make up to catch me if you're following Chomp Champs, and I hope that he makes an effort, because right now it's getting more into the #1 PlayStation player in the world.
Yeah, Dad is legitimately the #1 PlayStation player in the world, and Bandai Namco, if you're listening, Dad would totally be down to be a brand ambassador, given the fact that he's loved Pac-Man his whole life, and, you know, I'm down too, because I love Dark Souls and a lot of the other, you know, good stuff he makes, so shout out Bandai Namco just for being awesome.
Absolutely.
As far as game devs go, like, they really care. And are they, are actually, they're on the,
oh, no.
They're on the, not producers. What is Bandai Namco's publisher?
Yes.
That is what it
Yeah,
is.
because there's people that work hard, like Cryware and other people that have done
And
this
as
stuff,
far as like Dark Souls goes, it's from software.
right,
That
so
kind of stuff.
they're just making sure that those guys are
But
given
Bandai
the tools.
Namco.
So all we're asking for you
as
guys
far as
is
Pac-Man goes, though, they do control the game inside of that
I
as
think
well.
the one I'm playing is done by a publisher called Amber, Playing with Fire.
Oh,
and,
so
I'm
they're
trying.
doing it with them.
I talked about talking them up more. I want to talk to them too, and I don't want to do too much. It's not that I'm not also touting them when I say stuff about Bandai Namco, but I want to make sure that before I misspeak, and I can see what more projects they do, and we can talk about brand integration as well. Because if they're handling a Pac-Man property, then obviously they have something to offer. You know, they did a really good job creating a hybrid of the older school play and a battle royale concept. So they had a lot to try to overtake as far as like versus what Pac-Man 99 offered, and that's why the fan base is a little bit divided because the new battle royale is more like a championship edition, you know, successor versus the other one was more like a traditional Pac-Man maze that they were trying to do more like the Tetris 99 or the Mario 35. So different apples and oranges situation, which is crazy that they've diversified enough with the IP that they can work with Nintendo to create the online experience, but then work with a company like Android more accessible.
Yeah, boy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You had to be worried about clutching your victory while I'm trying to, like, you know, pump up the fact that we love Bandai Namco
And we just love how all of the flow of things have been going. You know, as always.
The synergy between the brands and what we're playing was actually not anything other than coincidental, guys. We
Yeah,
did not look. We did not search
I was
this out.
in a Dark Souls mood, and that game happened to come out, and Dad was playing Pac-Man.
We said first impression was like what it is, and then we would if you want to talk
first
to us,
that shows how real the first impression
Right.
is. That Dad really got sold on the concept of the game on the first impression, and he came back and he streamed it multiple times because he's really wanted to do
now
that.
with most
Did
content.
you really
on
just
YouTube,
attack that with your spear to break it down and make it so it was
Oh, that was.
it almost paid off. That
I
was
tried.
You blocked his escape.
I like that there's that level of strategy here.
It's because of the physics.
So say, I mean, not that we're going to, but say that we played a 50 piece. Would we see later stages in that much variance, or do they start moving?
I think we can change the criteria in what stages. I just don't know how to do that.
Sorry, Bray. It doesn't really help you not stay in the lead. But I like you said. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was awesome.
Now we're tied.
All right, so
It's me versus
first
the
to
great
25
Matthew.
is what we're going with, guys. If you're in chat, throw some sort of emoji.
I was looking at
support the color. So whatever color emoji.
whoever you're rooting for. Drop your emojis in the comments.
Yeah, and there's
No right or wrong.
no right or wrong answer.
Really bad or Matthew.
I think it's really for me though. That's the right answer. I hit the underdog. Oh my god! And I died again and gave it to him. Maybe I'll sabotage you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna betray the brand. I'm gonna double team
Dive,
you.
Matthew.
No, I jumped off the edge. I didn't do anything effective.
You gonna sabotage this platform we're on here, Matthew?
But why did you do that, Matthew?
He didn't know what to do. I could keep that
You
up
could have
forever.
done that, yeah. And then the stream would have been like 2 hours of juggling, so Matthew would just eventually give up.
Me and Matthew are tied with 20 now. Holy shit! That was chaos.
The winner.
Not what I was expecting.
Dangerous too.
Shout out Landfall Studios, another company that it's just like so cool the premise of their like mission statement and everything. They really care about games, and I just love that this indie studio was able to get some love this game. Can't believe they show off all kinds of games and other studios going.
Dude, you destroyed the bottom of that platform so I couldn't juggle there. You suck.
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun. It's dangerous too. Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to.
You told me. I've been doing that a lot. Don't do that now. I hope you enjoy the ASMR of our controllers, because it just
makes it more real.
Yeah. It's like when you watch a movie and you hear the people having a monologue back and forth, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat your butt. Yeah, no, I'm gonna beat your butt.
Yeah, and you did beat our butts. Good stuff, Dad. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh.
And he punched me right in the face while I was down.
2 more for him, 5 more for you.
Yeah! Racking up a couple more wins. Die, Matthew, die!
You did this to yourself. You said that you could handle 2v1. You said it in chat.
Nobody's 2v1ing.
No, he said
We're
it
just
himself.
all literally punching
I'm saying at the end here, in order to protect our pride, he did say that he was not. He would wreck us both if we handled. Look at the chat.
We got you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's gonna be a tiebreaker. I mean, between me and Matthew if I win this.
I made it happen.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Dude, I just from the top rope dropped and punched you in the head.
You shouldn't have said that stuff about 2v1ing. Now it's really between the two of you. Oh no. Do the thing. Do the thing.
No, I jumped it.
Oh no.
No.
What? No. Do it. Oh no. Oh my god. It's coming. Oh,
that was a crazy physics play I was relying on there.
Alright, so basically if he gets the dub, that's the Vic. If you get it, it goes into 1 more.
School. Holy shit. You did it, Dad. You saved my ass there. Now it's up to these old-fashioned fisticuffs here.
Oh no, I got blowed up.
Yes. And it's very close. Nice, Dad. You're
Here we go.
Here it is. Do you want to just hop off? Here, go to the other side, Matthew. Wait.
No, he's not gonna wait. He's not showing you mercy. He's
wait.
not showing you mercy. And now I fell off because I thought he would.
Wait.
Oh, what the heck?
Are you on stream? Go to the other side. Alright. Yeah, okay. I wanted to... Can I get up from here?
He's got a gun.
Alright, let me grab a gun. Let's get on even territory. I might take a little bit of damage.
He shot you.
That's as even of a ground as we'll get.
He shot you. You shot him. It's close. Who's gonna do it?
I took some snake damage.
Here you go. You took some snake damage. Oh! Yeah! One cover to roll
Good
them
stuff,
all.
Matthew. That was a good. It was a fair fight.
What
That's
a wonderfully curated experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here,
And Matthew, back to Smack Talk.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can
Snakes.
totally understand that.
Snakes. Oh, snakes.
So we'll see if we can change. Let's go back to the menu and in a last hurrah we'll see if we can change the game options. Here we go. Maps. Okay. Any suggestions, guys, or Matthew, anyone?
Yeah, let's curate one more 25 piece and then we'll call it.
Do we want to do a random of everything of every map, or do we want to take certain maps out that we've already done?
There's a lot of here we go. We each pick a theme, so that'll be what's in there. So I would like to pick the castle theme.
Yeah, okay, you want the castle theme?
So
we'll only do 3.
Okay, so Matthew, what do you want? And we'll turn that one on. So I picked castle. and whatever you want, we'll turn that on.
Yeah.
And put it in the rotation.
And then actually we'll throw one extra out to chat if anyone else
If anybody's
new
in
is
chat
here.
and wants to speak,
Yeah.
it's fine. We're not putting any pressure
But
if you're
Matthew,
hanging out, so.
whatever.
But we won't hang out too long for the response, but just give a little bit of time to marinate on that.
Yeah.
So I picked Castle. What are you picking, Bray? Are you gonna let Matthew pick first? So
I knew he wanted that.
Yeah,
I knew
okay.
he was gonna want Halloween.
All right, so we got
I'll-
Halloween, Castle. what are you
I'll
going for?
do.
I mean, how about Western since you're doing Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, that I was actually thinking that.
You know what I mean? We're in a
and I
Western
don't
mood.
like the laser one.
Right,
if I'm
there you
being
go.
honest.
So those are the maps. Now,
yeah.
can we customize any other aspect? Like
Yes, the
weapon pool.
weapons, yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
what
like this because it gives you like a curated experience based on if like balancing issues. If we all have a one-shot OP weapon, that kind of stuff, that kind of situation, lends itself better to a person like me that may only get one shot off. You're fine. There's a little bit of technical issues, guys, when you're having the Steam and Deck and docked mode. Sometimes you have to actually scroll on the screen itself to actuate stuff, even though you can. The trade-off is you can have a wonderful variety.
I also
variety
should
of,
probably just get a mouse for the Steam Deck,
Yeah.
but I haven't dedicated to one.
It's okay.
And I'm literally just misclicking over
Yeah,
and over
it's
because
definitely
it's
not-
so
It's very specific. Come on. Edit. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
there we go.
All right. So
there it is.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted.
all right. So let's each pick one of these modifiers then.
Pick
But I don't.
just one.
Let's definitely turn one off before we pick. Then let's pick.
We're gonna turn all of them off, and we're
Okay.
each picking one again.
just one again. Okay.
Just one.
I will pick lava.
Holy shit! You want the lava?
No. Melee.
Melee?
Yes.
Okay. Because when you turn stuff off, it increases the frequency of the crazier stuff.
Right.
So it'll be a little bit more. It'll be like this is
No,
like the,
I'm sorry. This is my final answer. I saw the other category has some interesting things in
Other.
there, so I would pick the other category.
Dad wants other. You know the black hole gun is gonna make it
Yeah,
just whoever picks it up.
I'm interested.
wins,
That's
right?
what I'm looking for. Stuff like that. So what?
The super chaotic crazy shit, and
All right,
that's gonna make
so-
the Halloween one really awesome.
So Matthew, what is your pick?
What's your pick, Matt?
Giving you a moment to catch up on stream, obviously.
It's of course. That's weird. Why is that stacked like that? Okay. Game options. Edit. Yes.
Melee for Pop's last answer, so.
All right. So melee.
Awesome. So melee and
other.
Now you pick.
I'm gonna be the wild card and pick Snake.
Oh God.
Yeah, I just figured
and that's
Snake
just-
shotgun.
Yeah, it does add an extra element there.
It's
so.
really it's like the miscellaneous round.
Sure.
Auto pickup on, weapon spawn normal, regenerate HP off. I'm
Sounds
cool with
good.
all
We're
of that.
good. We're good to go. So we're gonna do one more 25 piece, and then we will give our final impression about it, and we will call it for this episode of Game of Day May. Thank you to guest star Matthew, one of our subscribers, and we're gonna go into this last round. He's been wrecking. He's going for win number 3. I'm blue this time.
I'm yellow.
Braden's yellow, and we're gonna go into one more 25 piece with him. And I'm excited to see if I have a little bit better chance with the pool of the maps and the availability of the weapons being a little bit more dialed in. It'd be like if you had all the Mario Kart weapons from all the Mario Kart games available in one game. When you know your game.
He said, "Now I could say I beat the best Pac-Man player."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you totally can, and it's a humble brag. That's why it goes in the humble brag folder. You literally can, and I don't have a problem with that.
If you were to say that,
that's
bragging rights in the Discord right there.
because I've been saying this that we are welcoming that competition.
That's what
it's not like when it happened.
We have
for the
been
first
wanting this
We've
for
been
so
manifesting
long.
it, buddy. So if we didn't say that we wanted it and
Yes.
it's happening, then we would be mad if it happened. Then we would be like, okay, afterwards we'd be hitting in the Discord. So Matthew, that video's not staying up. We whip my ass, right?
Yeah.
I can't handle that.
God,
My ego
imagine
just
if,
cannot
dude,
handle
I
that.
would be pissed if I was with my friends,
Right.
and I was in there, I remember imagining me and my friends. How did that happen? Okay, Matt gets an easy win. What did I click that was bad?
I don't know. We don't see wins. Wins are not subscribed, so we need that.
There's some sort of problem.
Okay. Is the key bindings? You're having issues with the key bindings, possibly?
I think that's better. Wait.
Winds displayed will matter. Ooh, that's awesome.
Winds displayed should probably be on.
Yeah, we won't know.
Game
It's the 25
options.
first, so
Show winds. That needs to be on.
yes.
Thank you for understanding, Matthew. And 8, it was set to random or something. HP was on 1. Okay, so the count is starting now.
Okay.
I hope
Oh
that
no, it actually put it in there. So
I
that's
hould
fine.
that doesn't. Okay, actually no. Just give Dad a win.
Okay.
Give Dad a win to neutralize it. All right, so hop off, Matthew.
I don't think it does a job.
No, I mean, well, like literally, like I was editing settings. I think he'll understand. Just so we're all on. You know, makes sense to me.
Unless I die to snakes, which I'm going.
We just jobbed to snakes.
Well,
Well then.
let's just go. I like.
Okay, whatever. You know, we'll just first 25. Just say screw it. We're all on about pretty even playing field.
Whatever. You guys.
Snakes.
You guys are definitely doing great.
I love snakes.
Snakes. Snakes. I don't know snakes.
Joe Pesci. Say hello to my little friend and his
Was that a
buddy.
snake launcher?
Yeah.
What the heck?
And all the crazy snakes that are coming to follow.
Ah.
Snake shotgun.
What the heck?
Snakes.
You know some snakes.
Oh my gosh, these snakes. And yes,
Good job.
I outlasted the great Matthew.
Matthew, the stick fight champion.
If you did
You
just
know what it
download, okay,
is right
Matthew,
now? He is officially the
Matthew,
first stick fight champion for the Vid-Bits.
Matthew, if you did just get inspired to buy this game because we were talking about it and it is your first time, I really applaud you for your fantastic efforts.
So, not your producing.
Yeah, and otherwise, I mean, ultimately, it's been really fun to play with you. You've been very competitive. It's been a fantastic time to have you on stream. I look forward to having you on future streams.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But don't call us. We'll call you. We're very busy here.
Yeah, we've got a big schedule, and we'll definitely.
That's not
let
in
you-
any disrespect, but we don't want to get a habit where when we do these type of things, it's going to be infectious and you're going to enjoy
But especially,
yourself.
but with a game like Stick Fight, if this is a series we continue, which it will be, it'll be with subs.
It could be a bit
We have
too.
there is there's a whole other category of content that me and Dad create aside from stuff that we do by ourselves. It's also with subs.
Right.
So that'll go in the with subs playlist that we have to start and go and actually look through some of our older content where we played with our subscribers.
And sometimes that will be subsected into the humble brag one, which
Yes,
is like this one where you're whipping
exactly,
my ass.
and that's just a way with subs is just going to be a way to show off our subscribers in general. If they're really good at a game, we want our community to know and brag about them in the Discord. Be like, I saw that you in this video, so and so was in the in the Discord, and I feel like to be able to like you said, the humble brag. Like Matthew's gonna go in the Discord tonight and be like, man, y'all couldn't hold up. Y'all didn't want the smoky. Y'all didn't want that smoky.
Yeah, making me actually train up in my off time on this game is going
It's
to
a
be
pretty fun
That's
casual.
really cool.
Well, it's just like Minecraft though. The only games that we're really dedicating our time to right now in our off time, aside from recording, is games we're gonna really put effort towards with our subscribers.
Right.
So like Minecraft, like our community Discord.
Borderlands DLC.
Dude, we had the first person who really like Musicus is in our Minecraft realm, but he's very busy right now and he doesn't have a lot of free time, and that's understandable. So like the first real person who's going to be like active and playing and like Musicus is really like a moderator of the Minecraft server as much as he is like of the Discord. So I really appreciate all of his efforts and shout out to him for graduating.
It's very great.
A very big accomplishment.
Give me that snake launcher. No.
Sometimes you don't want the snake. But I just can't wait to play with everybody in the Minecraft server. It's going to be such a fun community feeling, especially considering we easily put like 6 to 8 days worth of grind and building, and like I made some redstone contraptions. I scouted land. We even had that epic game a day mainstream where we beat the Ender Dragon. Even if
Oh my God, we had to have good strat, but we developed it in real time, which was really great.
At the
Brayden
same
was
time,
kind of
it was
accustomed to how
the
it was versus how it is.
It is so difficult now, guys. Like the Ender Dragon has had some balancing, so I just can't wait to tackle it with an army of our subscribers and not have to do the stupid teleport stuff because unfortunately we got.
Also today, I want to inform our subscribers that we're setting up the lab in a different way where you're doing or I'm doing second screen moderation. We will be able to, as now we have the first official person that's claiming to be really active in the realm, when you can second screen Minecraft, or we can while we're sub-modding what the other person's doing, so that we can spend time with them and, you know, kind of help curate an experience where it's like almost like a virtual hub at the same time. So, you have a virtual hub to hang out with us.
It's a virtual social area with the Vid-Bits that coincides with the Discord. Like, the voice chat in which we'll all talk to each other will be inside the Discord.
Yeah, so how cool is that?
So yeah, when you do want to talk to us face to face, guys, that's how we'll be doing it.
So when we're accessible doing that, like doing stuff in edits and building that world for you guys to play in, you know, also modding the other person that's doing their solo conquest and stuff, you'll be able to be even more interactive in the process and be social with us.
And for those of you who are just tuning into the stream now, to be able to get access to that, you have to join via membership, which the membership should be back online. There was a problem that at one point you weren't able to get access to a membership, so in that case we were making an exception and making
also shout out to Project William and Grieve for helping us figure out that technical issue.
Right. There was some issues. We had to confirm some information with YouTube because we are new YouTube partners. Shout out to YouTube. So we are hashtag YouTube partners.
They are like, hey guys, you're losing out. Are you sure that you didn't know that you're losing out? We were like, oh god, I guess we weren't sure. And,
yeah, we didn't know.
We're all new to this, guys. We're growing and learning together.
I don't know if some of the things we applied put on.
It's fine, man. I'm not trying to go too much into it. It seems
Castle
like it is.
Western.
Yeah, it seems like we're okay, man.
I was just looking for some of these other weapons, like the black hole launcher. I haven't seen
Well,
that.
then maybe we turn off the snake stuff.
Yeah, I will retract my.
We're getting more, more of that and less of that.
Wait.
Oh, he's not gonna wait. He's
game
gonna
options. No, he is. Game options. Weapons. I will retract my snake so it's melee and other only.
Yeah,
but we're also gonna go in and I kind of want to get rid of the ice gun.
Get rid of? Can you?
Oh
no, it's just letting you
not.
know.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Swords and melee only as well as that.
Yeah, we oversee all snake stuff, pretty much. Yeah, guys, this reminds me back in the day when you were working on a record or a feat or a skill, and your homies were all fighting to see what their individual niche is, and you just let your homie have that, and you stay in your lane, because I don't think I will be as good of a stick fight game player as buddy here. Yeah. I'm sure I can train up, but that's when you just let your homie. He is just riggedy wrecking.
Sorry, I'm also making sure. It seems like there is still an issue with the membership.
It'll be a Pac-Man stream, so if we can figure that out, that'd be great. I don't want you to put too much time on it because you're defending your honor and he's just beating your ass every time you talk.
Ultimately, at the same time, I've also conceded that, like you said, Matthew is pretty much better than me. Like, he has
It's okay, but because we will off stream
train up,
so that next time it's a little bit more.
This is also like, especially
I'm learning that. This is my first impression of this game.
yeah, this is Dad's first time playing, so it's ultimately
It's not to like say oh, she's better because I'm not putting an effort. It's just right now I'm still trying to figure the game out, and you are awesome.
I will just, and it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do aside from just share the link that provides access to the memberships in the stream, which I'll send.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know, we should definitely, yeah, do that.
I think that's just the best way to do it.
For
real
right
quick.
now, until we figure out what's going on, because we appreciate those, super chats and stuff like that, but this is like a situation where
It's very important to us that people who
we've actually had somebody that, didn't do the membership and did a dono, and I think they wanted to do the membership instead, because they've actually donated more money than the membership, than the lowest tier cost, and I think that that's what they wanted to do, but we couldn't figure out the logistics, so we're still figuring it out. Appreciate your patience with that. Don't job now. I know he's trying to figure it out. Yeah, just don't job. Braden is just...
Yeah, this is unfortunately like...
He has to figure this out.
I'm gonna just start pinning this in the comment, in the description of all of the videos.
Thank you. And then when I do the thing where I talk about the emojis people can have, they know that that's also tied to that, and I don't have to also just say, here's the link. I can say it's pinned to the top of the chat.
This is more between you two than it is.
What do you mean? I got flung so high in the air that it took forever for me to fall back down.
Well, if this really is your first time playing Matthew, big props to you. I've played this game with my friends on and off on Steam for years now, so big shout out to you. It's been so much fun.
So had you played games that are similar to this, you throw some suggestions out there that games that can make me feel like I can get acclimated to this playing style as fast as you do. Because we all have our strong suits, and it seems like the control scheme
It actually says that I'm able to gift some. Aw, that makes it up to Karzak when he sees that in his
The
feed.
Vids got it too.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. I gifted five memberships to the community because it actually says that we have access to do that. So I'm gonna talk to those guys, Karzak, the Vids, all those guys who have actually been.
The Panthers though, and Pink Panther and Budsmoker Pandas. Man, I hope that eventually.
That's what it was. Is they wanted me to send those out to the community before anyone bought anymore. That's very, very sweet of them. So there's we've gifted 5 memberships to those of you who want to join and support.
It's how much a pack snack is when I do my streams there. So 18 being the 18th day that we were able to get those memberships and start those off in almost the middle part of Game of Day May. Which we get those guys members through the rest of Game of Day May until the next month of content is pretty cool too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're up to 5 people, and I hope
Hope that you guys enjoyed it back to working
Yeah,
at the end of this game.
Stick around.
Matthew is hanging out with us, and he's just wrecking shop. This will be the 3rd clutch of
Matthew
five
is for the first time. Matthew has, I love to just show off our subscribers' skills at games, especially things that I've played with other people.
claims it's his first time.
I
but
can
he's
check
like
his Steam profile. He'll have. I legitimately.
You better hope that you're not lying on server stats, or Chief will hold you accountable.
Yeah, Chief is the police.
You'll definitely see Smokey giving you some judgmental looks in the chat.
I can check his Steam profile.
Bah!
better hope that you're not lying on server stats.
We're giving him his flowers. We're showing that it's a humble brag that in this game that we all are playing multiplayer with a subscriber that he's able to beat the Vid-Bits in the game. So humble brags is all about when we play with a subscriber and then they beat us in the game that we're playing multiplayer. So he actually has helped launch a new series.
0.6 hours. Indeed, Matthew is playing this for the first time. We didn't want to doubt you, but your skills are very good.
We will always check server stats. It's just for your sake, for full transparency.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've
It's
had
never
so
going
much.
to be. It's like when you get asked for an ID at a place.
I love having a rival. The concept of having a rival, someone who I can play against.
He's going to be the first.
He's gonna be my Vegeta, man. I'm gonna be able to actually get really good at
fight the game champion. For the channel, he's the first champion. So
yeah. Shout out to the great Matthew.
We even tried to 2v1 him, and it didn't matter.
We did try to 2v1 him at times, and he could still keep up.
So
So
it won't matter. Are you sure you're not a dev for this game? We just have to pick your game.
no, that wouldn't be possible.
I never know.
We know, Matthew. You can stick around for like days and days and days.
I know, but people
You're
have been finding out about the best
Dad,
kept secret in YouTube
you're
gaming, so...
You're
I used to say at my job that I was a hidden producer for a movie company. I was just doing a show job in order to study them for the movie script I wrote. So you never know.
That's a good lie.
It is a very good lie, because then people start to act weird about you. Oh crap, maybe it's undercover boss. I don't know what's going on.
That's a good lie.
So if Matthew gets 3 more victories, we'll call it. And it's been a great day 18 for Game and Day May. We're going to go into day 19 running tomorrow with Stray. So I hope that'll be a nice chill lo-fi stream for you. Also up in our content block we have coming up, I'm going to do some Chomp Champs, and as well as before I hit the hay, instead of doing Chomp Champs before I go to bed, I will actually finish with a nice lo-fi David Diver session to catch up with that. And that will be it for me and for our programming for the evening. We'll start back tomorrow. We probably would start off with Game Day May, so that break and then prepare for the journey into Dark Souls. But actually, knowing how early the programming starts, we may actually start with that done, and when I come back from my, like I say, my shooter, my schmo job, we'll do actually Game and Day May for transparency's sake. The first 2 things in the programming block for tomorrow. We won't talk more about the rest of the order, just kind of give you a little taste of it.
Yeah, I'll definitely have some Dark Souls 3 tomorrow, working more on Soul of
And
Cinder.
if you have, depending on how that session goes, you're gonna maybe have to get that Red Dead session, so you can.
Yeah, I might do a 2-hour Red Dead.
If that's what we're doing with Dave.
Well, that's the thing is,
from the Pac-Man session.
I was gonna do possibly a 2-hour Red Dead session to decompress after the
You know, when I
Dark
explained it
Souls
to my
session.
grandmother that you were playing it like if somebody was watching this as a channel, like if they were going to watch a Western for 2 hours a time, like, I gotta turn into my episode of Red Dead Redemption. She really was attracted to that prosperity. She's 83 years old.
That's the first time that you've explained like some sort of video games to our grandma, where she's actually like receptive to it instead of being like.
And she's like, wow, so they can come in and they can watch the show Red Dead Redemption on your channel every night at 2 o'clock or whatever for 2 hours. Like, that's pretty much the concept, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And
a
then when
TV
you start with
program
that, then you
that's
get
free.
then you'll see. I was like,
And especially when I explained to her that everyone has phones and a lot of people also have computers, and there's many ways to approach this.
I also explained that when that series is over, it's like when your favorite series is over and then a new one starts. So then that's why we always have those new things in the hopper here. So with that being said, Matthew has wrecked past 25 dubs and we're just kind of doing the overflow here, talking about what's going on and what's coming up. So, when we do overflow shows, it's of the shows and the streams, it's just kind of catch you up with what's going on and have some closure, so it's kind of circular for the experience. But it's been really wonderful playing and showing in real time, not only being brag about somebody that's able to dominate in the game.
He's one of my favorite active chat members,
Right,
who's always around.
We have different guys that are in different streams, but then also play together, and then they think it's really cool and cross-pollinates that we're both on stream. It's like they don't realize that that's the genesis of us doing content together, but also we now, since we're full-time...
Coming for you, Matthew.
Since we're full-time, we're trying to fill that block in when we can.
He's got the knife.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, the Vid-Bits are very organically showing you our play, our gaming in a daily play form where, we're structuring it, showing that we have interests in different categories such as a little bit of content, our comfort games, our conquest stuff that we do together. So the programming block here is very varied. Not only do we have shows like Trial Tuesdays, First Impressions, have speed runs locked down to a specific day. We have the foundation of the channel, such as some tech videos, but also the main source of the channel's main inspiration is our 100,000 video or Chef Self-Tech Cuphead.
Well, because Cuphead is just a game that is so important to us, so to have that be the foundation and our viral video per se.
100,000 views.
Yeah,
I have some of my favorite songs that I play on YouTube Music that don't have 100,000 views.
that's true. So just to put it in perspective, thank you guys so much for the constant support on Chef Salt Baker.
For sure.
And ultimately, thank you for supporting us so much as we've made our introduction really into streaming over the past year, and you guys have really adapted to that. We've loved to tune in during the respective times in which we're live, and you're just glad to be able to be a part of the community, be a part of the culture, really join us as the Vid-Bits, and ultimately represent, because we are chill people. We want you in the Discord. We want the chill people. We want everyone to hang out together, and we want it to be like an LFG place where you can go and play some of your favorite games.
and be like, hey, does anyone like this game? I'd like to play this game. And then the second someone finds out about that, they're gonna hop in here and find lobbies for all these games that I like playing. Or I'm a member and I get to play this Minecraft server that's getting bigger and bigger, and more people are building their land. And
this is the thing, guys.
Eventually we can do awesome big faction stuff where once we have a big enough area built in,
There's the space.
yeah, there's just it's like
There's
it's
space
a
for
vast
everything, guys. You even
RPG.
knew what Braden and me know about how much we've been putting
So
into
anyone who just got gifted a membership, you now have access to the Minecraft server. So be on the lookout, guys. It's pretty awesome. Big shout out to YouTube for providing us with 5 free memberships to give to our community, allowing us to give back to the people.
again, and we're the only people that we have.
Let us target the members. I mean, I know we don't want to develop favoritism. When I'm glad that Karzak and Vids got those members, because I've seen those are names that I remember. I know Karzak.
Maybe they're favoring people and how much they engage.
Maybe it is based off of how much they engage. And if in that case, thank you guys so much for being engaging consistently with our content. And
Yep, they're able to send Smokey, Matthew. It's one of the perks of our membership tier.
yeah, they are. Yeah, the membership tier is anyone who's a member can send Smokey, they can send Chief, they can play on the Minecraft server. That's all available.
And
via
I'm not
membership.
trying to say that it's
and there's also those same perks as far as the individual stuff is going to transcend the Discord. What's cool is if you're an active person who plays on or who uses Discord, you can use those in other servers as well. So any Discord server, you can be dropping Chiefs and repping Vid-Bits in any Discord server you're in, which is pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool little perk of having those GIFs and emojis available on Discord as well.
There's 2 more things wrapping up on stuff about membership. So it's really cool because it's like a pay-to-play thing. You gotta hang out.
It's almost
win,
to prove your dedication.
If they're hanging out enough to win, it is the fact that
we have 26
Right.
100 subscribers.
the likelihood of there's people that hang out all the time being in one
And
stream,
I
it's gotta
think
be
it
involved.
has to be based off of engagement, because what are the odds that 2 people we know that are very active in chat among our 2,600 subscribers are the people who are getting our membership?
That also being
So
said,
that means if you are an active participant in chat, you are more likely to be getting some sort of membership gifted to you if other people, say YouTube gives us access to another, I think it's monthly, we get 5 memberships to give away, or so. So for us to be able to give back to you guys on a regular basis is awesome. And I really, to have that opportunity is amazing, because we were actually, I filled out a survey that was asking me about stuff like this, and I gave them my input, and over time they legitimately listened to that. Like, that's crazy that YouTube as a platform is really listening to their community, or their creators full time, and I think that is one of the best things that, as a consumer and as a person who's also making content on the platform, that's one of the best things I can do, is that they're listening to my feedback. That's awesome. We really appreciate YouTube. We appreciate being able to be given the platform, and we appreciate all the community for all of their attention and their care. Shout out to Matthew for being here, even while we're all just casually playing and back and forth while I'm messing with membership stuff and just kind of really just socializing in a different kind of way that I don't feel like a lot of channels necessarily provide on this kind of scale. So Stick Fight the game has been so much fun. It's a great couch co-op and online romp made by the great people at Landfall, the same people who made Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which is a game that I would love to mess around with. That game, it's like just completely ridiculous and over the top, and the characters are just super funny to watch. But ultimately, I think we can quit out to the main menu.
Well,
I think we need to give our last.
I gotta get this point off my chest. I've been trying now for 5 minutes.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just important. It's about resonance and membership and all that other stuff. Look, it's important you guys know that you as a community will push out the people that don't belong in our community. That's why.
Right. We honestly we depend on you.
It's not us to mod it. It's you guys are gonna do self-modding. So like, if you feel
it's
like
already happened.
That's what I'm trying to get to. So when you got the Karzaks and the Vids that are getting the memberships donated to them,
those are people that have been in individual videos, helping us out through chat, giving us advice, spending time. And
Karzak legitimately gave me some of the souls that made it so I didn't have to grind off screen. I said I was going to grind off screen.
screen, and he's like, here, he gave me a little parcel of souls pretty much to help me with my Dark Souls 3 journey, because I had already done a lot of this stuff once, and I wanted to get caught up so I could play the DLC.
So we're very
shout out
blessed
Karzak.
to have a chill group of people that are doing that self-modding and everything. So all we're saying is, like, you know, this experience has been great and seamless, but just let's make sure that we are able to encapsulate, especially when we're live streaming, each individual moment as it is. So no disrespect, but we always make sure that you're respectful and you don't bully us to do these type of things in a way that can't be naturally scheduled. We do have a very tight schedule.
Right,
We
so
really
it
much
happens when it happens.
Enjoyed it, and it's definitely not me being upset that you just whumped my butt. Like I said, your playthrough is
I'm
going
just
to be
glad
in
to
a
be able to
subsetted
have-
folder that's going to feature the fact that you
I'm
guys
sure
were
me
able
and
to do
Matthew
that,
will
so.
play
You
off
guys will.
camera.
And also all the Minecraft stuff that you're going to do.
Right.
So I just want to make sure I got that out before I forgot about it. But if we're going into my final thought about this game,
I think we're gonna have a little 5-minute period or 15-minute period possibly here where we just talk about the game,
Yeah.
talk about what we liked about it, what kind of things we think that maybe if we're gonna be playing in the future, what kind of settings will change, whatever you think.
I'm gonna have to personally get my aiming down. That was my main thing. I found I could find I could maneuver around the environment, but I was not able to correlate where I thought my shots were gonna land versus actually hit the target. So I could obviously see in my play that I couldn't hone that in. So I think that was my only technical aspect.
But that was what took me the longest time.
As the ability to have the variance of me using a pacifist type situation where I can let the chaos of the rest of the situation give me a dub, and kind of parlaying that into a Pac-Man type strategy too. It's really cool to have that. So it's almost like a split ability. You can have a pressured playthrough, or you could have a pacifist type playthrough and let the chaos.
Yeah, let the other people take care of each other.
So with that being said, I really enjoy all of that aspect.
It's a fantastic party game.
Yes.
It's like a party romp. It's very casual. I didn't feel stressed at all when making that. I felt like this stream was of course I did a couple stuff where I was AFK, and I'm glad that Matthew was still
I
able to have fun.
unfortunately feel like on pace when I've seen skill. Unfortunately, the first set of 25, I kind of thought I knew how it was gonna go.
There's a little bit of correlation between some of Matthew's victories.
I almost feel like
some
it's
of
gonna be
being
me that cheat. Like if we're talking about the race between the three of us now, since we're the only three that are in the official, I guess the official Stick Fight the Game Vid-Bits League. It's you two are in the top of the pack, and I'm the guy that's trying to figure it all out. So I'm not saying that in a woe is me way. I'm saying you can clearly see the separation of skills in this game here. You two are in a good way. In a good way. It really is a humble brag for
Matthew. I can't tell if you're. Is it you guys or me? I hear two of you. Yes, there is two of us.
Yep.
Brian and Braden here.
Yeah.
Let me make
let's
sure.
Let's talk at the same time.
It's not reverbed, is it? Is it you guys or me? I hear two of you. Yes, there's two of us. The game sound could have been a little lower. Let me make sure.
Let's talk at the same
It's
time.
not.
The game sound could have been a little bit lower, and also we have issues sometimes when we stream from the Steam Deck where we've had statistically the largest technical barrier that we're still trying to navigate. So unfortunately, because of accessibility reasons, we've tried to make sure that we still get it done anyways. And the technical issues with the Steam Deck itself will be improved over time.
So, I'm just glad that you guys were able to join us as we played one of my favorite games. I know sometimes it was confusing which one of us was which character. A lot of the time,
it wasn't confusing that Matthew beat the crap out of us in that set of 325 matches. So you didn't have to worry about what color you were or what color I was. The red guy was the guy that was dominating.
So ultimately, a lot of times, our plan as far as content going forward is one of us there's a guaranteed stream from one of us each day, as long as we can. And sometimes, it makes sense if we need to take a break. There will be a guaranteed stream from one of us each day, and then we're going to try our best to also be producing one piece of content together each day. And that we're just going to do that until we feel like we've gotten a lot of good legacy content built up for people to binge, and then we'll get to the point where we get to a more rounded schedule once our members and other people who are consistently engaging with the community, they let us know what times they want us
Once we
to.
Also feel like we've got a good balance of work and life, life balance, there's going to be a part where we're going to be this makes sense for it to be, it's going to rise and fall as it should, like a wave. basically, if that makes any sense. So when you come in during Game of Day May and you happen to be like in the boom where it's like blowing up for us as far as like creatively and subscriber base wise, it's because we're, you know, in the throes of our WrestleMania or our Super Bowl season, so to speak, where we're doing the hurrah of that is Game of Day May, where we do a different game every day in the month of May. So when you see some of those jump off in like Bray's situation with Red Dead Redemption, it was in his backlog to always do, but you guys did it in community poll. You picked it because we wanted to have 2 community polls during this Game of Day May that had, you know, interactivity involved, and you guys kind of put him in the position to play it, and now he knows he wants to jump off into a series. Eventually we're going to have too many balls in the air where you know, we're going to have to prioritize the timing structure that we want to make sure that you guys are episodically following along for momentum, that we're not going to have too many, but at any given time, you know, when we're like, what do we want to do? I don't want to do my comfort game today, but, you know, we got community suggestions. That was when we may start a series, but ultimately those sub-series are only going to continue when you guys ping them that you want some more content on them. That way we don't diversify in the wrong way. Like, I love Iodian Chronicles, and I've been looking forward to it for many, many years, but I'm not going to keep doing episodes of it because it will mar my creative flow to do the rest of the stuff during my comfort game, my little bit of thing, my conquest
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
And exactly, you know, with you as well. So, but the fact that you're going to know that you as a gamer also have a conquest thing and you don't know what it is. You have a comfort thing and you don't know what it is. You have a something that you play for a little bit at a time and you don't know what it is. And all we're doing is wearing ourselves on the sleeve and saying, as gamers, we're putting our gaming career and how we game out there for you to and, you know, maybe it structures your gaming life. Because you know what this is doing for us, guys? It's structuring our backlog. It's starting to clean out the closet. It's starting to get those experiences in the can that we get to look in perpetuity and look at our speed runs and some of the best things that we can do and say, hey, I never knew that. Well, I wanted to start doing a Castle Crashers duo speed run, but that content's going to come for you in the future in the Vid-Bits, and sooner than you think, because I am so addicted to that game that I told Bray that I didn't want to uncork that one until I was ready to get able to spend some time with it. And once I found out that me and him are going to be able to sit here together and beat it less than what considers a legendary excellent stream here, which is 3 to 5 hours, we will always be able to beat Castle Crashers together in an excellent stream, and we'll keep putting those in the can and refining that speedrun as a duo known as the Vid-Bits, and hopefully we can submit to speedrun.com, you know, our specific, or maybe even see if it's already a competitive category, which I'm probably sure it is. So, you know, that kind of stuff only happens when these situations, these perfect storms happen where, you know, I didn't start playing Castle Crashers Remastered again, even though I had played the first one obsessively, and Bray started playing the Castle Crashers Remasters, you know, obsessively, and it's like, then he learned strat that wasn't involved in when the game was launched and the glitchy and all that other stuff.
And then I was able to teach you that during
So
our Castle
cool.
Crashers.
And you see it evolve where I'm like, what am I going to do? And like, we had to clutch it. Like, if you had done that specific part in the game so many times that we have, you don't want to die in that spot because you don't want to restart the whole thing over again because it's a slow slogs auto scroll screen thing, right? So the fact that he was able to help me clutch it with so little life, and at the point where every time I was about to lose composure, he was able, like a coach, to tell me exactly what to do in a refined way. That's the type of stuff that we give you in like a real-time, organic. We didn't script that. We didn't say, hey, make sure that you beef at the boss, and at the end I'm going to teach you how to do it. It organically happened, and you guys got to be a part of that moment, you know, encapsulated in real time. So that's, again, type of the energy that you get when you are hanging out with the Vid-Bits.
Yeah, ultimately, we love to see those consistent faces that pop up in chat, those people that love to see our content and love to see us thrive. People that really want to be invested to the point where they want to, you know, socialize with us on the Discord and talk to us, and play games with us outside of stream, like that kind of stuff.
Pink Panther and Bud Smoking Pandas, I swear your time will come when you are gifted a membership, or, you know,
It'll happen randomly.
For sure, absolutely.
Especially when YouTube is now giving us
Karzak
memberships.
got it because he was in the situation where 2 different times, 2 different people tried to gift
him
and it didn't happen. So the third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
There you
all
go.
All it means is you guys need to stick around and you need to watch, you know, continue watching the content.
Stay tuned for more Vid-Bits, you know. So
we've got definitely got some more stuff on the horizon. Dad's got a pack snack tonight coming for those of you who are at least a pack snack, right?
It's definitely a snack pack, so that'll be at least 2 pack snacks because we have to see what happened to be insane. But, you know, if it's, I'll say this, I will know in real time where we're at in the leaderboard, and if people that are around our aura there or our halo there,
I can't wait to see how many wins you get and you build up your defense, man. And that's what it is you're building up your defense against other people, because we're going to inspire more and more people to get dedicated. Guys, that game is on multiple platforms. Matthew, I implore you to compete with Dad on that game. How about you start playing some Pac-Man? I know you kicked our ass in some stick fight today, but
Yeah, I'm telling you,
I'd
man.
love to see you compete in Pac-Man. Or earlier, William, since he was talking about DuckTales, I would love to see someone challenge us for our DuckTales speed run, or show us some sort of tech.
About, that he may have tech that we may have.
He said
talk
he
tech,
said
so
possibly, so I don't. He doesn't
so-
know how advanced we are as far as our tech goes. But ultimately, that's a really awesome opportunity. This is just kind of the overflow from the stick fight stream. We're just kind of chilling, talking, shooting the shit,
Yeah.
explaining certain nuances of what's going to go on forward. Like Dad said, we're going to play some Stray tomorrow for Game of Day May. That's a little bit of
I'm
an
so
inside
excited
scoop
about
for
that,
you.
and let me give you a little insight about that. It was one of those
Smoky
projects.
stream tomorrow for Matthew. You got the smoky emotes in there right in time for Stray.
No, that's true.
That's crazy.
True. I didn't even think about that. I don't know too much about it because it will be a first impression.
$20. I might need to take your challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
$20 on the line for that DuckTales challenge. I'm glad someone actually brought it up and
It was
and
actually
remembered.
15.
15, but we can
yes,
bump it up
but
to
yeah.
20. That's fine.
If somebody's helping me with learning how to do some things
brought
that
it
we
up
need to
about
do.
getting
Yeah.
DLC, and he thinks that 20 is more fair, then we'll do 20 as the.
Well, I'm only gonna say that because Matthew, the time that you're gonna have to put in to learn how
yeah,
to do the
it's
tech,
worth the $20.
and I'm not saying that.
It's more like a bounty for your own time and for fun. If
Right.
you're looking for a project to dedicate your time to, you will feel great satisfaction in learning a speed run. And we will actually, I would like when we start figuring out what day we do speed running. Ultimately, we would love to I would love to show off some tech, even give you a little bit of a start.
Yeah.
Maybe not give you all the keys to the kingdom, but give you a beginner's guide that will give you the start you need to be able to get to the point where you can learn, where you can beat our time.
Yeah, and I can't be a hater if you're gonna put in the time because that's the thing, and I keep saying
Also
that
for Pac-Man,
stream,
did you put a Pac-Man bounty up?
No.
Okay.
What I'm going to say about that is we're not going to come for anybody until we hit first place and hit what we want as goals wise, but then it's going to all be about building the community and then starting to play with you guys in elimination games. So what I want to do
Unranked
is,
games,
I mean,
yes.
it's not that I don't want to, if we face each other in ranked, then that it is what it is.
Yeah,
so if you are in ranked because it's global.
Also
so,
don't like stream snipe or anything. That would be not cool. Don't screen watch virtually. That's what stream sniping is.
me will get you banned.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There's no, I am not even going to try to be fiery about it. You stream snipe Bray, you're banned.
Yeah, that's the
Period.
only thing.
You
is
stream
if
snipe
you're
us together as a duo, or if we're playing with members and there's extra spots and you find out
Yes.
where we're at and we're not invited and you were mad and butthurt about it, or you're a secret hater and you do that, you're banned.
That's
Period.
it's just a little ground rule.
It's
and
not.
a
It's
bottom
not. It's
line.
not being hardcore about you, Matthew. But we've not established these things.
These are more so giving us an opportunity to think,
Right. I mean, honestly.
Or this applies to just because we got a new group of people joining the membership and we're gifted the membership. If you join the Minecraft server, if you do any sort of
we have to
griefing-
do a rollback, and we have to
I
hit
don't
the
wanna-
button and pretend like
right.
reset time.
If we have to go in the realm settings and turn back time to make sure you.
Because you don't know if we're actually doing projects during that time coincidingly in our secret areas, and then
And
we
you
have to roll
wasted our
back
time.
our
Right.
project too. Because now, unfortunately, because of Game of Day May and being in the throws, we were doing
There
quite
are
a bit
so
of
many
off-stream on the
secrets.
Minecraft
There are
stuff.
so many secrets
So
on the
many
Minecraft
secrets,
realm that
guys.
we have spent time hiding. And the other thing is, we're gonna start. I mean, me and Dad have talked about this internally. We're gonna start hiding Steam, Xbox, PlayStation codes, whatever it is. We're gonna start hiding those in chests and
Right,
written in
guys.
books
And if you
where
find
you
them
can find them.
illegitimately and you data mine them or something,
I don't think that-
if,
it's not
if there's
possible.
any way to do anything
No.
like that,
It's literally no.
That's good.
It's
'Cause,
literally
I mean,
impossible.
the fact
We
that
would
we're
hide them in
we're literally hiding money, guys, in Minecraft for you, not for you to go, not to entice you to do it, but you know how many times I've wanted to do like a treasure hunt.
Yes, it is literally a virtual treasure hunt hosted within the Vid-Bits Minecraft server as
So you
part
have
of
to
our
be a member to be
membership.
able to get there.
That's part of it, man. I hope you
Are you
guys
excited? Are you fired up? Are you ready to participate?
anytime we're live and you really feel like it's that time to pull the trigger on the membership, make it the stream for a game that we're playing that you're really passionate about.
Right.
If it's a game that we're playing that you're passionate about, we want you to, you know, if that's the time you feel like pulling the trigger, to do it. Don't feel compelled to do it if the time isn't right, because ultimately we don't ever want to make anyone feel pressured. We just want you to, if you want to get in on all this stuff that we've been working on the side. It's the side project, the side passion project. It's not the main thing. It's for those people in the Discord who want to connect socially with us and stuff. And ultimately, we are just glad that there are people, you know, coming out of the woodworks now who really want to be involved in that.
And also, we're also going to make sure that to put this final point about it. Don't call us. We'll call you is not a mean thing. It means like, so say you join the membership and you're going to get the perk when we're in the middle of doing something.
With the membership
please
though, that also is 24/7. So
once we also have to set you. But we have to
set you
It's
up.
like, okay, you know how you play Animal Crossing and Tom Nook like leads you around and get you set up. You need to get led around. So it won't be, hey, I need this information right now.
I have to also add them to the. I'll have to add them to the.
So we want you to know that we will settle that in the first opportunity possible. So I hope that you understand and respect the fact that we want to make sure we do it and do it right. But there will be people that like, okay, I paid, give me the key, and then they want in right away. And that's just
all you have to do is hit me up via Discord, and I will pretty much any time of day I will get you.
You're so accessible.
Yeah, I'll make it available. And ultimately, thank you guys so much for the support through Game of Day May Day 18 when we played Stick Fight the game. But tune into Dad's Pack Snack a little bit later. Thank you guys for your support during my Dark Souls 3 stream. But as always, it's been Bray
and Brian of the Vid-Bits.
Peace.